All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be honest. I um like to watch. Oh my God. Okay, you know this. Oh, whatever. Alhamdulillah. So, I mean, 100 push-ups a day makes a really great job. So, I think you can hear from my voice that I'm still not fully recovered yet. But no matter what, 10, 50 minutes p.m. 10 50 minutes. So I am feeling better. You can almost say that from the actions I'm taking. Um, there are some things which I think I would like to share. I I'm not working on the agency like crazy right now, unfortunately. The only thing which I have to do about my agency is just to make videos. Oh yeah, shish, I forgot. Okay, let me make it clear. Okay, so we want to make shorts. This is 100%, and we want to make a new video. Okay, so we want to make shorts. We want to make new videos. We want to send it to the employees of that dealership. Okay, so I want some people who work in that dealership, literally in a marketing space or in general, like just as a mechanics. I don't care. If I'm gonna be able to find their contacts on Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever, if their email is even better, I just want just to let them know, hey, I made a lot of work right here. I mean, not a lot of. I mean, I spent like 1 or 2 days editing that video, but hey, you work in a company, and I made a video about the company. Maybe you would like to watch that. And then distribute that piece of content everywhere. So we got some ideas right here. Okay, so now yep. um Investing, we got some investing, a new better job. Okay, getting hired even to a normal job is so complex. But I guess when you have no options except that, I mean, I do like my ventures, my personal businesses, and all of these things are gonna work out, and that's kind of like something which gives you a little bit of chills when you are getting rejected from jobs. But if we're being realistic, the number one reason why we're getting all of these jobs right now is to have some kind of a air to breathe before we're gonna have some kind of income. And yeah, I don't want to make my business to give a burst when it's not there yet. You have to wait. Okay, and before that is gonna happen, I guess I'm gonna it's not the best example which I gave, but let's forget about that for a while. Yeah, I guess for any person it would work out. Like it doesn't matter of your age, you know. So we got some things right here. I think I have a new expense, actually two. Um, so we want to invest some of my money, right? We don't make a lot of money. We make $150 in general from my salary in general, right? Um, so it's gonna be a little hard to invest this little bit of money, but I think $5 every month is gonna be like something I can afford. So I guess yeah, $5 every month on something I trust is gonna grow and believe and know that is gonna grow. So yeah, it should be good. It should be nice. The things like Ethereum, Bitcoin, I know they're gonna grow, and S&P 500. These are the things I wanna buy. Um, so we need to find a new, better paying job. But I'm gonna do this thing only after I'm gonna complete this course I'm going through right now. This coding course. I don't know why. Just don't wanna like kind of wanna spend all of my attention to getting this high paying, not like high value valuable skill set, so that I'm gonna have at least a hope of landing a coding job, because that is a way better opportunity than getting a job in a hotel or getting a teaching job. But right now, honestly, I think when I'm gonna complete it, I'm gonna go for any job vacancies out there, even if it's gonna be a, I don't know, English teaching, coding teaching. I really don't want that, so I guess I'm probably gonna go for something like hotel, waiter, which is better. Obviously, at least talking to tourists is a little bit more fun than dealing with students, I guess. Um, I don't have a lot of ideas right now in my mind, but you know, just have to work out with that. Sometimes I see people who have just like connections, I would say, like their uncle or their brother, who is already working in some kind of high paying place like hotel or even a tech company. And they just jump in to this boat and making like $800 a month. And I wish, and I really, 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 really hope that God is gonna help me as well, and He's gonna give me success, and I'm gonna be able to land one of these really high-paying jobs as well, because we have a debt to pay to a friend of mine in Russia. Me and my mom, I saw my mom not being able to pay for one of our expenses, which is in dollars it should be something between like $36. Yeah, 35, maybe 37. uh it yeah, it's, I'm not gonna get into the details, but it's yeah, it's an expense, and I think I'm gonna take on that. So we used to have like the phone fees and internet bills, and on top of that now we have this thing right here. But I think as soon as I'm gonna pay my debt back to a friend of mine in Russia, and this thing is not endless, this bills I'm talking about are only $100 in lengths, like in general, but you can like break it up, so pay like $40-$30 every month or something like that. Yeah, so Like these things are gonna come to an end. That's what makes me a little happy. The only problem is that I can't probably end these things pretty fast if I'm gonna keep working on the same job I'm working right here, right now. But the purpose of that job was not to pay back my friends' debt or any of the bills. I was thinking about only of my personal, my internet, my phone bills. Like I was worried about the things, and I don't regret. Things change, times change, and that's okay. That's fine. Um, yeah, that actually makes sense. I was actually a little bit kind of sad or mad a little bit before recording a video, but now I'm like, sheesh. I mean, yeah, I did the right decision regarding that time frame, and I'm proud of that. And I went from making like $0 to literally seven, let's say five in a worst day, because I had some days when I didn't go to the job and I didn't make any money, um, because I was sick or any other like reasons, anything. Um, so yeah, I mean, let's say five, I guess $5 every day. So like something between like I guess $200 and $400 in the last 4 months, which is like Alhamdulillah, really great. I paid back $150 of my debt, which is like 650 in general, to a friend of mine in Russia, and paid all the internet bills since the month of September, I guess. Didn't ask my mom money for neither my phone, neither my for nothing, um, which is a very good feeling as a son, especially an 18-year-old on it. And you feel kind of like if you're you feel a little weird about yourself because you are about the same height as your mom and you're like asking her money, and it feels very, very not good. Not good, in your mind, of course, you're still her son and you feel like she's responsible for you, but when you a little clean your lenses and you're like, okay, I'm freaking 18 right here, what the heck am I doing with my life? I should try harder, I should work harder. And the thing is that, it might be not necessarily, full time on your business. You know what I mean? Like, business is great. I'm not quitting anything. I'm not making you to, like shaking your face on business or anything like that. The thing I'm talking about is right now, like, I don't know. It's hard to explain that. I kind of came up with this quote. It's hard to understand life, but it's really easy to live it. So, no matter where you are in your life or what stage of life you are, maybe you're winning, maybe you're losing, maybe you're something in between, you just have to keep and stick being good person, like not cheating, not doing bad stuff, not lying, not like stealing, not like doing all this corrupt stuff. Keep praying, keep reading Quran, and keep doing like keep having faith, and you're gonna get through any kind of hardship or any kind of good situation or any kind of like weird situation or whatever you can name. But if you try to understand in a philosophical perspective of it, like why this thing is happening, why didn't it happen, why is it happening right now, not in the future, or not didn't happen in the past, which is the questions you can't quite answer because these are the things which are not in the majority of it in your control. Philosophy is kind of great because it kind of makes you think like why things are happening, and it kind of sometimes makes you grateful for the things which have happened in your past, and makes you excited about the future. Um, but again, like don't try to be too philosophical, otherwise you're gonna end up being depressed, and this is not a good thing. Um, I kind of see it in myself, when I think philosophically about the things which happened in the past, I'm like, okay, there's some really great stuff which I used to think there are bad things to happen, and I'm like, Now I'm grateful that they happen, right? And um, yeah, nothing fancy. Did the coding lessons, read Quran, trained, some ups and downs. Yeah, like nothing fancy. You know, I'm working on myself, learning how to code every day. I guess the fancy stuff is coming, but not came yet. So I'm gonna see you tomorrow.